viewers and dear farmers, we have been receiving quite a number of questions on how long should I feed the goats out, and how often should it be, and of course likewise to those of us who do zero grazing, how much should the goats under zero grazing feed on. And I am blessed again to have another day in field as I feed out with colleagues here. So I thought I needed to expound more on this. Of course, as you all know by now, it is not advisable to take goats out of feeding very early in the morning because of the dew that is always on grass. It causes quite a number of diseases, including off, where you have some wounds around the mouth. Partly it is caused by early morning feeding when there is dew, or feeding when it has rained. It's also not something that we advise. So this said, your goats, if you are feeding on semi-intensive, should go out for at least 5 to 6 hours. So where do you get these hours in a day as you feed out? Most regions in country, I'm speaking for the case of Uganda, those of us in other countries, you may need to establish how your sun sets in and how it sets off in the evening. So for our case here, when it is 10, at least you know the dew is gone and the sun has come out, so you can easily graze very well, like we are doing here. And of course that can take some time, some hours, up to when the herdsman can go and find something to eat. Lunchtime, that would be maybe around 2. So you find you have grazed for some 2 hours here. So you may need to come back 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would be a minimum of 5 hours. So to get the 6th hour, you could go back and start at 9 some other areas. By 9 it is all good. So here you can be able to get your 5 to 6 hours for the herdsmen. And in case you want to do supervision of if the workers are really doing these hours, you can now make clandestine visits to the farm. But also on special days and important days, you can be around to do these 6 hours with the workers to give them morale and motivation to make sure that, yeah, we are doing exactly what you desire for the animals, because you'll be able to get the weights that are necessary. And now for zero grazing, of course, a goat needs to feed on 3% of its body weight. And this is tricky because unlike the open grazing, goats can look for nutrients and minerals by themselves from whatever is existing. But when an animal is confined, it is incumbent on the grazer or the farmer to make sure that they put in place the necessary nutrients through the different pastures that are grown. We have a full pasture strategy for those of you who want to engage in zero grazing that is balanced in diet. And you should have seen our product, the pellets, for different age groups. You should be interested in it for those of us who want to supplement our animals on zero grazing, and we shall have the necessary weights that we desire. Thank you so much for watching. and I hope you have learnt a word or two. I'm back to grazing. Bye.